Hello everyone, Squee913 here, and welcome to my new Let's Play, DayZ. This kind of deserves an explanation before I get started. First of all, this is almost like a mini Let's Play. At least I assume it'll be a mini Let's Play. I have no idea how long it's going to be. Uh, and I'll get to that in a moment. But first let me explain what DayZ is. DayZ is a conversion mod for a game called Arma 2, which, while not a AAA title or extremely high budgeted game, um, it's pretty fantastic in doing what it attempts to do. It attempts to be the most realistic war shooter simulation out there. And it covers a lot of spectrums from vehicle combat to airborne combat to infantry running on the ground to tank combat, etc., etc., etc. Large scale operations, all that good stuff. And coming from someone who used to do this for a living, I have to say this is one of the most realistic games I have ever played when it comes to on the ground. I mean, for pity's sake, when you run, the sound your gear makes brings nostalgia back to me. So it does a pretty good job of that. Now, what DayZ does is takes this engine and sees what happens when you throw it into a zombie apocalypse. And apparently it fares pretty well. DayZ is a mod that basically takes the engine of Arma 2 and throws it into, like I said, the zombie apocalypse. You're on a land in Russia, a section of land in Russia that's literally 225 square kilometers. It is humongous. And the whole place is taken over by zombies. It is a massive online multiplayer game. Kind of. It's a multiplayer game. It can have a max of 50 people on it, so I wouldn't call it massive. But these people are not friendly or bad guys per se. There is player killing involved, and to be quite honest, the players can be even more dangerous than the zombies. There are people who dedicate themselves to even hunting other players just to steal their gear. Gear is incredibly hard to come by in this game. This game really makes you feel like when you found something, you have found something, because even acquiring the most basic weapon can be a chore. Acquiring medical supplies, food, water. I've had times where I thought I was going to starve to death because I could not find food. This is all stuff that is not necessarily easy to get in this game, and this is not an easy game. And most importantly, this game has involuntary permadeath, meaning you don't get to choose. Every time you play this game, you are playing a permadeath game. Permadeath means when you die, it is over. Your character is gone. All the equipment he had, gone. You start over from scratch. And this is why I don't know how long this Let's Play is going to be. I'm going to play until I die. Now, considering that the average lifespan of someone in a game like this is 35 minutes, who knows? I'm even considering separating these episodes into 10-minute episodes just to heighten the suspense. Because this is literally one of those games where 10 minutes from now you could be dead. And you had no idea. You could be in a safe position with all the medical supplies and ammo in the world, and 10 minutes later you'll be dead. And that's one thing I really love about this game, and I want to make a Let's Play of it. So here are my rules. I don't know how long this Let's Play is going to be, but when I die, I die. Because of this, do not expect this to be a fast-paced thing. DayZ is not about speed. You are one person against a zombie population and possible people hunting you. Slow is your friend. I would expect a lot of really slow crawling and movement in this game, as I try to be as careful as possible before I do things, because any mistake could literally kill me forever. So, if you like to see people run and gun, this is not going to be the thing for you. If you enjoy seeing high suspense and high tension actions, this might be the game for you. And if you watch, you'll know what I'm talking about. This may bore some people, and I'm sorry if it does, but to me, this is one of the most thrilling games I've ever played, especially considering this is a free mod for Arma 2. The sense of permadeath, the sense that any mistake, any zombie could kill you, the sense that you really have to try to get your equipment, and the sense that there could be people out there hunting you just to kill you for your equipment. That makes everything very tense. My guy's goal. It's not going to be a blind let's play by any means. This is a hard game, and I have spent a lot of time trying to learn how to play it, and even then, it's going to be difficult for me. Um, so I'm gonna play as someone who kind of knows the area. So I'm not like playing a blind person. Um, and my goal is to get out of there. Eventually, to repair and fly out a helicopter or maybe a boat. But it's some way, somehow, I'm going to get off this landmass and get to help, get to a better place, fly to new horizons. If I ever reach that far, which I almost guarantee you will not happen, then the Let's Play will be over and we'll consider it accomplished. But the ability to fix a helicopter, much less even find a helicopter, plus all the parts it would take to fix the helicopter, plus all the fuel it would take to fuel the helicopter, I can almost guarantee you I'm not going to complete this. But I am going to do my best to try. Okay? Other than that, I think that I've spent a long enough time, 6 minutes now in this introduction, but I thought this introduction, this Let's Play required a decent amount of explanation. Again, do not expect fast movement, and again, expect this to end at any time. Alright? So, oh, by the way, I am playing completely lone wolf. I am not going to be having any friends. I'm no Kriana, no Inferno Canuck, no Sinaleth or Alpha, no one helping me, because the whole point of this LP is to show you the feel of desperation. This game is really fun to play with friends, but friends add an immense level of security. And the point of this LP is to throw all that away. It is me versus the world. If I run into people, even friendly people, I will not join with them because I don't trust them. They could shoot me in the back of the head the second I turn around. Also, I want to point out, so that no one complains about this, I will never shoot first. I am not a dick. I do not like the idea of someone spending hours and hours and hours in a game like this building up a character and then I shoot them in the head and end it. They may shoot at me. This ideology may get me killed, but I will never fire first because I am a decent human being. Okay? So, without further ado, here's DayZ. Okay. So here I am. DayZ. First day. Day 0, I think is actually what they call it. It spawned me somewhere called Slow. I don't really know where this is. I'm kind of familiar with some of the locations in this game, not this one. Which means I need to find a map and compass as soon as I can. First, let's take a look at my character. Actually, first, let's squat. This is my character. Since he's Russian, I shall call him Skrivanovich. Why not? I don't want to insult any Russians, but I can't think of a name. So Skrivanovich it is. Couple things to point out before we get started. You see the debug monitor that has number of zombies killed, headshots, murders, bandits killed, which are people who kill other people are considered bandits. When you kill, I think, like 3 people, you turn into a bandit. Blood, 12,000. That's my life. When that hits 0, I am gone. Zombies alive versus how many zombies can be on the map at any one time. As you can see, quite a few. Temperature, 36 degrees Celsius, and my name is Skrivanovich. Next to the debug monitor, I can't move the debug monitor, unfortunately, but you will see symbols. You see an ear, you see an eye. Ear, that's how much sound you're making and how visible you are. How you move and how you stand. For example, if I stand up, I am now more visible. A lot more visible. You have 1 to 5 bars. The more bars, the more visible or loud you are. Below those, you have a temperature gauge, which I'm not quite sure what that's for. A canteen, which is your liquids, your fluids, when that turns red. Oh my god. Run, run! I was in the middle of an explanation! Get in the only safe place I have right now. The water. This is what I get for standing around and explaining things. This is a very, very hard game. Luckily, I'm not bleeding, which is good. But I do have a zombie after me. Not good. Luckily, zombies are not great swimmers. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Run! Swim! I mean... Oh, son of a biscuit. Why is this game lagging? So as you can see, I'm already not doing great. Wait, where's he going? Anyway, let's swim over here. Or run over here. Sure, that'll work. Okay, let's see if I can lose him. Looks like I lost him. Or not! Or not! Get back in the water! This is gonna be a 5-minute Let's Play. I have no weapons, which is why I can't kill him. I was going to show you my inventory to show you what I have, but Mr. Can't Wait a Minute over here decided to interrupt the party. I have no way to kill this guy. None. Not a single way. So I must run. Like a scared little schoolgirl. And when I say run, I mean swim. So shall we explain more things while I am swimming away? Like a frightened baby? The canteen is my fluid levels. That'll slowly turn red. And that means I need to drink something. Under that is a drop of blood. That's my blood. That'll also go red as my blood starts to go down. It'll also tell me if I'm bleeding. It'll flash a white cross symbol if I am bleeding. This guy is just gonna hunt me down, isn't he? If you're bleeding, you need to use a bandage to patch yourself up. Can I get out here? Which bandages are not incredibly hard to come by, but they're not incredibly easy to come by either. Let's just go over here, see if I can lose this guy. I think so. I think I finally lost him. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm near a village. Let's go ahead and get down. I would love to show you my inventory, but I'm not in a safe location right now, as you clearly saw. I'll try, though. I'll try to show you my inventory right now. Alright, luckily he did hit me a little bit, but he didn't hit me too badly, so I'm still doing okay. So here's my inventory. I have a bandage, painkillers, flashlight, and a patrol pack, which can hold 8 items. Nothing's in it right now. That's it. That's all I start off with. There we go. Good for me. It's a very convoluted system. I'll explain more later when I'm not in danger. Alright, can I enter that building? Maybe. It's worth checking out. My first priorities are to find... My first priority is to find a hatchet. Those are pretty easy to come by, and it will give me a chance to at least fight back against zombies. Crowbars also do the same thing, but they don't do very good damage, so a hatchet is the way to go. Guns? It'll be a while before I have a gun. Unless I get incredibly lucky. Okay, I hear zombies. I don't really know where I am, so a map and compass are also very high priorities for me at the moment. I can enter that building. We shall have to check that building out then, shan't we? Shan't we? Zombie. Alright, here's how you can tell buildings that you can enter, because you can't enter the majority of them. If you can see into their windows, then you can enter into them. If they have big gaping doors, then you can enter into them. It looks like that has a window I can see into, I think. Which means I think I can go into it. If I can avoid zombies. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Let's roll away from you a little bit. Rolling. Rolling. Alright, good. I don't think he's going to see me. So if it has an open door, you can go into it, and you can see if it's got loots. Most of them don't have open doors or see-through windows. Most of the houses in this game you will not be able to enter. And it's important to learn which ones are which I am kind of learning. I say kind of. Yes, that is definitely a house I can go into, which means it could have food, water, very high priorities right now. I will need food and water very soon. So, big priorities right now. Hatchet, food, water, compass, map. Compass and map are going to be a lot harder to come by. I don't even know where to start looking for those. I've found a few here and there, but they are not easy. Secondary priorities, some sort of gun, some sort of ammunition. You might think that would be a high priority, but the simple truth is I'm trying to avoid conflict, not create it. And I would expect, if I were you, to see this a lot. Me crawling on my stomach. I can enter this? Or was it just glitching this whole time? Oh, please tell me this wasn't just glitching. And then I didn't crawl all the way over here for nothing. Are there zombies around? No, I think it's okay to crouch.